What's up, everybody? Welcome to VGU.TV's PlayStation Podcast, the DualShock Show, where greatness awaits. I'm one of your hosts, Matt Mobley, alongside Allan Muir.
Fuck you, Dynasty Warriors.
It's a fireside chat today. Tom's internet is out. He won't get back till tomorrow. And we were going to have Constantine on the show because he actually went to Gamescom, but it's his brother's birthday. I tried to get him to tell his brother to have his birthday on another day, but no go. So it's just me and Allan.
We almost got one of our newbies,
new kids,
but he had to go to a church thing because he's into that stuff.
I tried to tell him to just say he was sick, but they said that they frown upon lying. So,
dude, lying is a sin.
Well, you know. I offered to go over to his house and cough in his face if he wanted. Then he wouldn't be lying.
Yeah, that is true.
So, anyway, we start the show every week with a little section called "What Have You Been Playing?" Allan, you've been playing a specific game this week, a game that you reviewed.
Not only a specific game, I've been playing a specific series for the past couple of weeks.
A specific franchise, yes.
Yeah, that franchise, Saints motherfucking Row.
Ah, man. I love it. Tell me about it.
The thing I love, though, first two, set in Stillwater, you actually go to Saints Row. Next two,
yeah.
Not even in Saints Row. Not even in well, sort of, but barely.
Not even in the row.
yeah, literally, not even in the row itself.
That's funny.
Yeah, I beat Saints Row 2.
Because, as many people may know, Saints Row 1 is an Xbox 360 exclusive.
Which I'm actually thinking of buying again.
Which is disappointing. I wish that they'd let that go so that I could play it.
Yeah.
But, oh well. I'll just watch the cutscenes on the internet and then start up 2. Gotta play 2. I gotta try again.
Yeah, because there are a lot of references to 2 in 4.
I could do this. The only thing I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, and again I'm going to preface it by saying this may sound somewhat culturally insensitive, so I'm gonna try and word it correctly.
Oh dear.
The one thing that I am not
a
big fan of about that game is that when you create your character, I am a Caucasian American male.
As am I.
There is no Caucasian American male voice in there is a British voice. There is a voice clearly made for an African American, and then a voice with a Hispanic accent.
Yeah, basically they got the Brits, the blacks, the Latinos, and if you don't want to do that, you can do zombie.
Yeah. But, so like, and well, last time I tried to play it, I just picked like the Hispanic accent. Because it's like very faint. You barely notice it until he says words like Holmes or essay.
Actually, it would actually be easier if you choose the black voice.
Oh yeah.
Because Latin voices are very specific, while a lot of times African American voices can be either high or very low, which if it's very low, you can carry that on to, or you can, Matt.
Yes.
You really can just pick the Cockney voice and just change it to Troy Baker and say you had your vocal cords altered at image as designed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Too bad Troy Baker wasn't on the scene in Saints Row 2. But I don't know. I want to play it. I actually looked through some old pictures. It was like Saints Row 2 was released in 2008, so I wanted to like try to match my appearance of 2008. I thought that would be fun. Anyway, I more on that when I get to my turn. I should let you talk. You go.
Yeah. So my total time with Saints Row 2 was about between 22 and 24 hours.
Woo!
Yeah, I mean, I actually was there was a point where I wasn't even playing missions, just getting, doing side activities to gain respect, because that's the only way you can do missions in Saints Row 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But not for the next two.
Yeah. The other thing that I didn't like about it was, of course, no trophies.
Yeah.
So, harder to get incentive, but I'll do it because I want to play 4, and I don't have the money, so I need something to fill my time until I get the money.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's only like $20.
On Steam probably.
No, I think on the PSN.
No, I think it's 60 because I checked.
Oh, no. I'm talking about...
Oh, no, I already have Saints Row 2. I got it when it was free. But, I do also want to play the DLC. That would be like, I think, $12 or so.
The, Ultor Corporate Warfare and Ultor Exposed?
Yeah. I think it's like $14, because I think it's $6.99 each.
I think one is like $5.99 and the other $6.99.
Yeah.
They price those very oddly.
Yeah. And now that I have Saints Row 3 for free as well. I got it for free on PlayStation Plus.
I still can't believe that you sold
the full package.
Yeah, I mean you literally had the full fucking package of the game.
I had everything.
You're mirroring the Saints in Saints Row 3. You had everything, now you got nothing.
I know. It's just like, I needed the money to put towards the PlayStation 4, and I got it for free. So, I was like, eventually I'll get those DLC packs again, but,
Yeah, I mean, I already have Saints Row 3 on disc form, but I decided to just get it while it was free on Plus.
I mean, exactly, yeah.
And, man, it is really disappointing. I was really disappointed with Saints Row 3.
Well, oh, really?
Now, I'm not saying I hated it.
I loved Saints Row 3.
Oh, no, I love it. It's a fantastic game, but they changed engines.
Yeah.
Because, Saints Row 1, 2, Corporate Warfare, Ultor Exposed, they used, mainly the Havoc engine.
Yeah.
And for 3 and 4, they use they're using pretty much a new one.
Uh-huh.
So, your guy in Saints Row 1 and 2 looked more realistic.
Yeah.
And your guy in Saints Row 3 and 4, he looks like a pro wrestler.
True. Yeah. He does have a very bulky frame. Even when I try to be, honest. I try to be honest and cause I'm not the thinnest guy around, but I'm also not strong. So when I get to the body type, it's got this little triangle and all the points have skinny, strong, and fat. And so I move a little towards the fat, part of it, and I can still see because I'm not the fattest, but I when I still get to where I am, I could see faint ab lines, and I'm like, no, that's still not accurate.
Yeah, I mean, even when trying to wear a tank top, it looks like it looks like your guy is a female.
Yeah, it's like give me a pot belly or something like that. That's where I am.
Yeah, I made the mistake of making my guy well endowed and doing one of the Zemos mission in the sex club.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I like, but I actually turned on the inauguration station this week just to make a character because I was like, I need something.
Just a little taste.
Just a little taste. And, I mean, it basically came out like my Saints Row 3 character, except with a different haircut. I changed it up, but, to match what I got now. But, like, the level down was like kind of disappointing, cause like, I put it all the way to 100 and I was like, you'd expect something a little more extreme from them.
You expect it to be 12 feet long or something?
You know, I expect it to be like, I don't know, like, much more than what it was. It was like ridiculous, like, gigantic bulge. Where like, you could see it like if he was, like, fully dressed, you could still, see a bulge.
Yeah, I pretty much ran with one suit, or one outfit.
That's what I did with Saints Row 3 too. Like, the default suit was just nice, like, I didn't want to change.
Oh no, I changed my, I changed my, changed it to the, like, special investigator one where it has the, like the tan, or like, the kind of beige looking coat with the, button down shirt and tie.
That's also, I mean, yeah, the ridiculous outfits, I'm not that big of a fan of. Like, I mean, they're cute and they're funny and whatnot, but like, would I run around the entire game in them? No, I wouldn't. But like, regular, like, cool outfits, like, those look fun. Like, those look nice. The default outfit for Saints Row 3, and I'll probably stick around in the default for 4 as well, maybe. It depends.
The default is just...
the presidential suit?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Which I like it. I like that suit. So.
And again, I changed it to that mode, but rather, back to Saints Row 3.
Yeah.
I did a speed run, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
I beat the game in like, I think, a little over 10 hours.
Yeah, I'll probably, when I play it again, I'll probably beat it really quick, because I don't have to do anything extra, because I already platinumed it.
I mean, the only thing I didn't like is that they put activities and missions together. So like, you have to do the escort one for Zemos.
Yeah.
You'd have to do the insurance fraud for Angel.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like an introductory mission to the activities. Like you have to do it.
I know, I just wish there was an option for, have you played Saints Row 1 or 2? And you press yes. And it just, that would have been much better as like its own tutorial on these things.
Yeah.
Because I was constantly just waiting for a mission that didn't sound like an activity name.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of mad that there was one thing that was not in Saints Row 3.
What?
Well, a few things. Septic Avenger.
I heard about that.
Yeah. Where you literally just spray shit all over everything.
Yeah.
Fight Club. And, Heli Assault.
No, Heli Assault's in there.
Yeah, but it's not the same, like, in Saints Row 2's Heli Assault, it actually, has lock-on.
I see.
While in Saints Row 3 and 4, it still doesn't.
Free aim?
It's free aim.
Alright.
But I, did everything I could. Like, I mean, I bought the Saints Stag Pack. So like, I pretty much got around to my Saints Vital.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's just so pretty.
I love that thing. Every time I left the crib, I always gotten that.
Yeah, it's great if you're just flying around no reason and just start shooting the laser.
Yes.
When you're in like zoom mode.
Yes. And every so often I just like jump out and I'm like, woo!
Yeah. Now, onto, yeah.
I don't even land, I'm like, where's the mission? Oh, I'll fly over there. I'm not gonna land, I'm just gonna jump out.
Oh, I pretty much just land. I try to find a good spot to land, and then just get in the VTOL and do everything.
Yeah. Oh man, what was that game? Anyway, you reviewed a game as well.
Yeah, a game that Tom isn't here, but the three of us thought wasn't going to be good.
I thought it was going to be pretty good. I thought it was going to be decent. I wasn't expecting a lot. I was wary, but I was like, I still want to play it.
Yeah, in that game, Saints Row 4.
You were like, yeah, you were like, I don't know about all this. I don't think I'm going to do that. And then you got it, and you just haven't been able to stop.
Yeah, like a few episodes ago, I was just, while you and Tom were talking, or you and Constantine, whoever, I was just flipping through Amazon, checking out, just things to buy.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Saints Row, and I decided, what the fuck? Why not?
We were talking about a Saints Row, story. Tom and I were. And you were like, fuck it. While I'm here.
Yeah, I pretty much just ordered, and I didn't order Saints Row, the regular edition. I ordered the Super Dangerous, Wub Wub edition.
Yeah.
And, it's actually pretty, I honestly do like it. Comes with the replica of the dubstep gun.
Mm-hmm.
And makes the sounds that it makes. Comes with a, Johnny Gat memorial statue. That is now, standing, lavishly on my desk.
Johnny Gat.
And, last but not least, a button, an encased button. With an on.
Like a doomsday button?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it actually comes with a, Saints style, thing, like you can put, like keychain that you can actually open it up with and use it. And it counts down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then starts blasting dubstep. I made the mistake of, playing the dubstep gun in front of my, niece. She saw it and just went crazy over it, grabbed it, and, it had to be taken away from her, because she just kept pressing the button.
She's like, dubstep! Skrillex!
I mean, she's only 2.
Well, you know, kids are like into the noisemakers.
Yeah, but I went into the game with,
well, we wouldn't say high expectations. You were just like, oh, whatever happens, I guess.
I was, more upper middle, but not necessarily hitting high.
Yeah.
Sort of in between high and medium.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a better term. Right out of the gate, they start off with the parodies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have a Predator parody.
Mm-hmm.
Like the song they play when the helicopter.
Nice.
I have no idea what the name of the song is, but they play it.
Fly the Valkyries?
No, not Fly the Valkyries. It's like a rock music or rock, like classic rock.
Okay.
It's it's the same one that was in Blood Dragon.
Oh. Okay.
But you're going to take down this. Wait, how much? Like in my review, I only I did throw in some spoilers, but there was only like. I'll just go to the second mission.
Yeah.
Like the president's.
Don't tell us too much. Like we can't sit around like you did with the. Like people actually want to play this. This isn't like the Deadpool thing where it's like just tell us everything.
No. There were at least, I think that there's 50 missions in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll just describe the first 2 because that's what, the first 2 is pretty much what everyone got to see.
Yeah.
The second being the one that everyone saw at E3.
Mm-hmm.
last month, or 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you start off, and as always, or just like Saints Row 3, your guy, you can't see your guy, and he has no voice, or his voice is different again, because they forgot to put batteries in his suit, into the voice modulator thing. So they pretty much made him look like Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. Yeah, and
Sorry.
so you're in a helicopter with Shaundi and Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually the one time Pierce isn't wearing his hat, which is funny. You're somewhere in the Middle East.
Uh-huh.
And as the boss does tend to do, he just charges head on into things. Just killing everyone. You reunite with an old enemy from Saints Row 3. I won't say who. I'm not going to say who it is because, spoilers and all that. But it's clearly obvious who it is based off the ending of based off the good ending.
Yes.
So, basically, you're going to stop the person from launching a nuke.
Mm-hmm.
And you find out that former Deckers head guy, Matt Miller, is actually back in the game.
Yeah.
Except he's gone legit. And
we kind of saw him like on the promotional artwork and in the trailer.
Yeah, he's with MI6.
Yeah.
They offered him asylum, pretty much everything. And then, the thing that it caught me from it was, like, something like, some button gets pushed and accidentally, and the missile launches.
Okay.
So you're stumbling around, you grab onto it.
Mm-hmm.
As this is happening, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith is playing.
So it's like Armageddon.
Yeah, right, yeah, exactly. And Kinsey's like, he's sacrificing himself for us. And they're just saying their goodbyes. And one character is like, well, I really didn't know you that long, but you seem like an okay guy. So, you pull out some wires. The thing blows up. You jump off. Give a big thumbs up to the camera. And you somehow go from the Middle East to landing into the president's seat of the White House. And he falls down, looks where he is, then just immediately puts his feet up on the desks and just relaxes. And then it does like Saints Row 3, it does a jump in time between missions.
Right.
Or like Saints Row 2, by the end of that, the Saints they had the city, but like they just gotten it. By Saints Row 3, they pretty much own the city of Stillwater.
Right.
So, by some bizarre event, a gangster and sociopathic killer becomes president of the United States, because why not? I mean, they allowed Arnold to be governor of California.
Yeah.
They allowed Jesse Ventura to be governor of Minnesota.
I still say it would have been really funny if Colbert had been president.
Yeah. But flashes forward 5 years later, and you're doing. It's actually kind of West Wing style.
Yeah.
In that they're just parodying the whole walk and talk that West Wing created.
The walking intro.
Yeah.
Like through the hallways and all that.
Yeah, like seeing various people, like Shondi's talking about everyone's worried about something. You don't know what it is. Apparently Kinsey's been crying wolf about something.
Oh, okay.
So you find it basically takes you through the cutscene. When you finally get back control, you get to you catch up with Julius. No, wait, no, not Julius. I mean Keith David.
Keith David
of The Thing. They Live.
Yeah.
There's something about Mary.
Wasn't he in the first game as the leader of the Vice Kings?
No, he was actually in the leader of the Saints.
Oh.
Julius.
Oh, he was Julius. Oh, okay. I know that there was a different character though, that was like, I don't know.
Yeah, so Keith David, actor, celebrity, is vice president. And you get as with Saints Row 3, they brought the choices back.
Uh-huh.
So, you basically get two choices. Cure cancer, or stop world hunger.
Uh-huh.
And, like, they're... Mainly the two choices have, like, they have specific names. Like, for cancer, it's like, fuck cancer.
Yeah.
And for the starvation one, it's let them eat cake.
Uh-huh.
I ended up choosing cancer, and met up with Pierce and Benjamin King, former leader of the Vice Kings.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, being played by Terry Crews because His Holiness is dead.
Yeah.
By His Holiness, I mean Michael Clark Duncan, aka one of the baddest.
Yeah, he passed away last year.
Or
was it this year?
I think it was last year.
Oh, yeah. It was very sad.
Yeah. Yeah, so instead of casting someone who could do like instead of casting Kevin Michael Richardson, who's he's like the closest to Michael Clark Duncan you can get without the obvious.
Yeah. I mean, as far as voice goes.
Yeah, but they got Terry Crews of the Expendables fame, of
Everybody Hates Chris,
of The Yard.
Yeah.
That Tyler Perry show. No, not that Tyler Perry show. That Are We There Yet TV show that's on TBS.
That had a TV show?
I think it's still going. Yeah, he played.
I didn't even pay attention to it. I was like,
dude,
the movies came out, and I was like, no, and then like it just kind of fell off my radar. So
I'm assuming it's good because it's still going and it has Terry Crews in it because he's this one funny guy.
He is a funny guy. He's the best part of the Expendables.
Yeah, and especially Old Spice.
Yeah.
You're basically on your way to give a press statement or a State of the Union. You get stopped by this some politician who's just being a real asshole, and you get, again, 2 choices. Punch this guy in the head, titled Punch a Dick in the Head, and, or punch his dick, which I've actually forgotten what it said, because last week I just devoted myself to Saints Row 4.
So you just had an overload.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna guess that you punched him in the dick.
Actually, no, I punched him in the face.
Did you?
Yeah, because
I mean, you get offered to punch someone in the dick. You're like, yeah.
yeah, and then you get once you're about to step in the room when you're stopped by the Josh Burke.
Josh Burke.
AKA the man who fucked up everything and caused all of Saints Row 3 to happen.
Yeah. That fucking guy.
Yeah. Goddamn Nightblade.
Nightblade.
A vampire hunter turned vampire who's fighting his former employers.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's actually, yeah. Okay, I know I shouldn't spoil some stuff, but I'm gonna say Matt Miller's loyalty mission is you and him are doing his Nightblade fanfiction.
Oh my gosh.
It's so great. But you can either again, another choice. You can high five him, and it's like, we're gonna party later, or leave him hanging and saying, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I'm assuming, said no. I gave him a high five because he's an idiot. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
I mean, he did cause the death of Johnny Gat, but
yeah.
Or so we think.
So you think, but I mean,
because with the marketing,
anybody, and that's not a spoiler, listeners, because if you paid attention, there was a fucking Gad is back trailer. So shut your mouth.
I'm trying my best not to spoil things, but once you don't even, like, the moment you enter the room, the roof gets sucked out, and the Zin invade with their leader, the one known as Zinyak, who, despite being a freakishly ugly-looking alien, looks a lot like, or not looks like, talks a lot like our own Tom Freeman.
Yeah, I heard that they have British accents.
Oh, not the Zin, just Zinyak.
Just Zinyak?
Or, well, no, not him and Zinjai. Who's just he's an endgame thing. But the Zin most of the Zin are basically
silent.
They're red shirts.
Oh, yeah.
So, Kinsey stands up and says, basically says how smart she is. So he takes her, abducts her. Oleg gets a whole bunch of people to an alpha site. Keith David gets abducted. Matt Miller gets abducted. Pierce gets abducted. Benjamin King gets abducted. You do, however, making it back to the Oval Office, where all the paintings in there actually turn 180 and are basically gun storage.
Yeah.
So the president has assault rifles, shotguns, pistols, all locked away or all in the Oval Office. So you're just going to hell. Like you're shooting. I mean, these aliens, you can just kill them. One shot to the head, bam, they're dead.
Yeah.
And you get into this bizarre like World War II style AA gun,
Right.
where you're just literally just shooting at everything, every single thing that moves.
Yeah.
You shoot a ship, it crashes, and you end up going. You like dive in through the windows.
Yeah.
And run into Zinyak. And as the boss tends to do, he tends to get violent. I mean, he did, after all, he did have a woman or a girl put in a trunk only to be crushed in a monster truck rally.
Yeah.
And probably second in kills to Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you do a whole trying to fight him cutscene. It doesn't work. He uses TK to like slam you around the like the walls of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you just get dropped into, you wake up in, Leave It to the Saints. And that's where it begins. I mean, the first two missions are kind of preamble.
Mm-hmm.
Leave It to the Saints is where the story honestly, like, does begin, because it's it's self-contained.
Yeah.
But in both ways, virtually and non-virtually.
Mm.
And as seen from the various trailers and stuff, you have superpowers. They're great.
They're great.
And because of these powers, you get super speed and super jump.
Mm-hmm.
Which is basically Superman before they gave him flight.
Yeah.
And doing insurance fraud, well, like after maxing out the jumping and speed ability, oh god, it's great. It's essentially a blood version of pain.
So these the super speed, at least, is it? Oh no, I guess that would be the trouble with clones, I think, when he got superpowers, huh? So, and I don't think you've played that.
No, but it's I think I saw a video of it, but this is like, it's only temporary, and you can't really run super speed, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
this you can. And it is the best Flash simulator I've ever played, because DCU Online that didn't feel like the Flash.
Yeah.
And you can eventually upgrade it to the point where you create this tornado effect. Like you're the eye of the tornado, and everything around you will just fly away.
Right.
Which I found out may not have been the best idea.
Yeah.
Because it does not react well with barrels containing explosive elements.
It just explodes them like on contact, basically.
Yeah.
It doesn't carry them anywhere.
You run, and then immediately you're on fire and ragdoll / insta-flame.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, they reworked or they redid a lot of the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So like you have a submachine gun, you have an assault rifle, you have a shotgun, but they're more realistic looking, or not really the type that you had before.
Mm-hmm.
So like yeah, you'll have at least like 5 types of one gun.
Yeah.
And maybe 6 special weapons. Or 4 equivalents of a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they did this, but you can customize the weapons.
Well.
And by customize, I mean, I'll give 2 examples. You can take your burst assault rifle and turn it into an impulse gun. Impulse gun. What do you think of when you hear that?
Like a pulse rifle.
Yeah. It literally is just it's totally. I mean, it's a fucking pulse rifle. They put it in there and they somehow got away with it. And they also have a certain bounty hunter's gun.
Yeah.
They also have some Star Trek weapons, which is just came out of nowhere.
It's very exciting. You've been talking about Saints Row 4 all week, and everything you say, I'm just like, I need to play this game!
I have not, I mean, the review is already out. I gave it an A+. And this is rather than like Walking Dead or Deadpool, or not Deadpool, mainly Walking Dead, where I may have sort of overrated that game.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? Yeah, I overrated the shit out of that game. I fucking gave it a B+ when it deserved like a C. This is the one, this is the game where I know with my gut that I'm right. Because I couldn't find a single thing wrong with it. It takes the best of Infamous, takes the best out of previous Saints Row games.
Mm-hmm.
Takes the best of sci-fi. I mean, it's just Fight Club is back, but this time it's called Superpower Fight Club.
Mm-hmm.
And you can fight you fight bosses at the end. So like the first boss I faced was Nightblade,
Mm-hmm.
who had a energy sword, which is their way of saying lightsaber.
Yeah.
Except with this, they actually disintegrate instantly. So, and it's like,
So they just turn to like dust or something?
oh no, since it's a simulation, they kind of, or actually no, they really do, they honestly do, they turn, you can see them, parts of them going to dust, then just disappearing completely. The second one was Junichi.
Mm.
You don't know who he is, do you?
I don't. I'm just.
Again, this is.
I thought you were going to just like go ahead and explain, but I guess you were just like, you know, right? Like, no, I don't.
And the thing is, I knew you wouldn't because he is probably he's one of the most hated characters in Saints Row history. He's the one in Saints Row 2 who kills Aisha.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, as everybody knows, I have not played Saints Row 2. I've tried, and I'm gonna try again, but I have not finished it.
Yeah, so
I'm like 2 or 3 missions in, and then just been like, nope, and then turn it off.
I mean, yeah, Tom made some comments by saying like the activities were shit in Saints Row 2.
Mm-hmm.
When in fact they actually were probably part of like the best thing about Saints Row 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Heli Assault, fucking great. Fight Club, brilliant. Septic Avenger, I don't even have to say anything about that. And Hitman, which eventually got turned into the assassinations in Saints Row 3.
Yeah.
And they cleverly incorporate a lot of the activities from Saints Row 2 and 3 into 4. Like, honestly, extremely well. Particularly, Hitman and Chop Shop.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like previous Saints Row games. You can go wherever you want from once you're in virtual VR Stillport.
Yeah.
Although Zinyak is doing his best to. The whole point of the simulation is trying to break your will.
Yeah.
And to get everyone back, you go through their deepest, darkest fears.
Right.
And as for the boss, it's very clear what his deep, dark fear is. Being in a world where he can't kill anybody. Or swear, or do anything that's characteristically him. And the thing is, like, people make comebacks in the game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 2D side-scrolling parody, and next one, this is the one where it instantly I knew it got met. It had a Metal Gear part. Or,
I was like, ah!
Yeah.
Like, why am I starting being broke? I was like cursing GameStop because I had an interview with GameStop listeners, and And I did okay, but I didn't do great enough. Like, they were offering one position now, and then seasonal positions. I didn't get the position now, so.
What was the,
But
do you mind if I ask, what was the position?
just a part-time GA, general associate, so. But I mean, I just wanted to have some money so I'd be able to slap down $60 on Saints Row 4.
Oh wait,
I wanted to pull that out and be like, why do you want to work here? Well, I really like games. I host a PlayStation podcast. I want to transfer my love of games to my child. And
Saints Row 4.
If you give me a job offer right now, I will buy Saints Row 4 off of you.
Yeah. I've applied for jobs there as it's actually Game Advisor.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Well.
But yeah, both times they said no. And they first said the exact same thing. The best he said, the best time get to work there is during the holiday season.
Well, he did literally say, he was like, not right now, but we are training seasonal. I want to give you a seasonal position. So, and we're training like late September. So, if you'll kind of keep checking in on it, we'll put you in the system. I was like, okay. But still, that's like, I have nothing left. I'm still waiting to play Saints Row 4. Because I don't have enough money to like slap down $60.
Yeah, or if you get it. And the thing is, this is.
I mean, I have the money. I don't have enough money to comfortably.
No. I mean, you have money, but you can't actually get it. There are more important things.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, they're like, we buy some things. Yes, we're having a baby, and we still buy a few things. Not a lot, but we buy a few things. Like,
I still can't believe you're still gonna try. You're still trying for the PS4.
Well, you have to remember that I have like almost $400 in GameStop credit. So
I know, but still, I salute you.
Yeah, I was like, the only way I'm getting this is if I can shell out like very little money out of pocket.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, you can draw inspiration from life, and by life I mean video games, and by video games I mean Payday.
Yeah. Or Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
But like at this point, it's now I'm like I've got the money to get a PlayStation 4. Now I just need the money to get something to play on it.
Yeah, I only have one thing, as I've said before, Killzone.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually gonna give Knack a chance. Because of the whole remote play features. But as I was gonna say, Saints Row 4, pretty much everywhere you get it, is like $65.
Yeah.
Except on the PSN.
Yeah.
Where there are no
tax.
Yeah.
So it's just 60. And I want to get it digitally.
No, not even 60. It's just like 50. It's literally when I ordered Walking Dead Survival Instinct. Was that a $60 game?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I really hope not. But
you're saying.
Yeah, it was literally just $49.99.
Well, I've checked the PSN because I've been like going back and forth on the PSN, like looking at replacing a lot of things with like digital versions later, installing them now, and because we're still planning on getting a 500 gig hard drive at some point, but and I saw Saints Row 4, and I think it's a whole $60, so I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Well, the thing I don't get though, Transformers Fall of Cybertron, still $59.99.
Must be that good. Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Big spoilers.
Bumblebee dies at the beginning, spoilers. And there are GoBots. Or Dinobots or something like that.
Dinobot spoilers. Spoilers, there are spoilers in this game.
Anyway, we've been talking about Saints Row 4 for a while. We've been on the phone for like an hour.
Yeah. And it's just been me talking for most of it.
Yeah. So,
since I was playing for a week straight, 3 open world action games. I luckily have 2 open world action games and 1 sort of open. And by that I mean Mafia 2, Sleeping Dogs, and Yakuza 4.
Oh.
And hopefully getting here soon, sometime this week, will be Rogue Warrior.
Rogue Warrior.
The game that the company that I want to burn down and everyone to die at, Rebellion, made. That Bethesda published. Seriously, I think this is why Prey 2 has not come out yet. Based off everything of Rogue Warrior. All that is just Mickey Rourke killing people.
That's funny.
And or Yakuza Dead Souls, which is the Yakuza zombie game.
Right.
That apparently, even though you're fighting zombies in that, you can still play pachinko.
Oh well.
It just seems out of place in the zombie apocalypse.
It's like, the world's going to shit, but I'm here.
Yeah, the third game is one that I got for the Xbox because they haven't released it as a PS2 classic yet. That game, The Punisher.
Oh yeah, my brother-in-law had that game.
You know who made that game?
Who?
Volition.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
My brother-in-law had that game a long time ago. I saw the very beginning, but I never saw any more of it.
Yeah, if you ever wonder, if you think they take it far in Saints Row 3, 4, 2, any of them, look at that game. I mean, they go gross in that game. I mean, you can literally shoot limbs off. And this was before you were able to do that on the 360. This is like the PS2, Xbox.
Yeah.
But apparently it's not canon because it features Nick Fury in his white incarnation. But nevertheless, the game is great. I think actually the Hulk makes an appearance.
Well, does he kill the Hulk?
No, it's some bizarre thing with the Hulk. He goes and is just killing people at a zoo.
Yeah.
He threw a guy into a thing of piranhas.
Jesus.
He held a guy up to a thing of bars while the rhino just came and just gored him. And just just went right through.
Jeez.
It's the thing is, I mean, the way Saints Row 4 ends, you could see them. I mean, they end. I mean, after every game, ever since 2, you end up going up and up and up.
Mm-hmm.
You go far than ever expected, and they introduced something that they did in the credits, but it could be involved in the next game.
Mm.
Matt will know what I'm talking about in about 6 months. Yeah.
Is that all you've been playing?
Yeah, after an hour and 14 minutes. Yeah. You can talk now. I'm gonna take a nap now.
Chatting. I've been playing a lot, but I don't think I'm gonna be taking up an hour. I've been playing, I play a little bit of Mass Effect 2, got the Archangel, and then I haven't put it back in for a long time. Because I've been playing Castle Crashers, trying to beat that. We sold my girlfriend's PlayStation, and we tried to give them the controller with a sticky button, and they're like, we can't do that. So I gave my girlfriend the keys. I was like, go get the other controller. She was like, right now, and I was like, yes. So we gave them the working controller, and so we can't really play 2-player games, so I deleted Rayman, and I'm playing through Castle Crashers again and trying to finish it up so I can delete that too. Another game that I'm trying to beat is the first BioShock. I'm almost done, but I can't play it in front of my girlfriend because she hasn't played it, and I don't want her to get spoiled on anything.
Game came out 6 fucking years ago.
I know, right? She still doesn't know.
Literally, it came out like this month, 6 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was my first Xbox 360 game.
It was, I think it was, oh, actually no, I forgot mine was Dead Rising, but it was, that was the game that I dropped a Stranglehold for.
I have a friend that, like, it's his favorite game of all time, and, he actually got it, he played it late, like, he got it he bought that and Red Dead Redemption together.
What, BioShock and,
Yeah, and Red Dead.
Oh, for a minute there I thought you said you were going to say Stranglehold.
No. BioShock is his favorite game of all time. But, like, he was playing Red Dead, and he liked it, but, like, after a while, it's like, oh, I'm gonna put this down for a little while, and then he couldn't stop playing BioShock, so. What else am I playing? Yeah, I'm almost done with that. I got like 2 or 3 levels left. I think it's 2. But let's see. Runner 2, I kind of got rid of it. I was like, I played a little bit, and then I was like, it's alright, but nothing to keep around. I finished MGS2, Metal Gear Solid 2. Because I wanted that to be done. I was like, look, this is not a bad game, but it's a very ridiculous game. I don't need to take my time with this. And then I started MGS4 for the first time. It was one of my first PlayStation 3 games, and this is the first time I played it.
Came out over 5 years ago.
Yeah, but I got my PlayStation I think 2 years ago. So, I think it was 2 years ago.
Seriously, I remember I think I bought mine at either FYE or my local Blockbuster.
Well, I know I got my...
Both? Or no?
No, I think it was 2 years ago. Because it was on my birthday. So,
yeah, both stores though? Not even there anymore.
Jeez.
Yeah, FYE left, then Blockbuster left, now... It's just fitness and shoes.
It's too bad. What else have I been playing? Oh, Allan gave me $20. He was like, you know what? Take $20. And I was like, you know what? Thanks.
Yeah, it's my what's the way to phrase this?
Contribution to my gaming lifestyle.
That and also a congrats thing on the whole bringing a child into this world.
Yeah.
And also, I doubt anyone who's having a kid will say no to free money.
You're right.
Actually, no one would say no to free anything.
Yeah.
If it was free death, I think someone would actually, well, at least one person would say yes.
Yeah, maybe.
That person being Tom.
Yeah.
If it means he gets to play, if it means he gets to cosplay Dark Souls,
Yeah.
then yeah, he'll do it.
I really appreciate it. I probably should have kept it around for Saints Row, but I used a lot of it to play DuckTales.
How was it?
I enjoyed it. I mean, I played it on easy and beat it in a day, but
Yeah, I still have not played it.
But, I mean, I'll eventually turn on, like, hard and extreme modes. But, I mean, easy took me just like a day. I beat it in a day. It was fun, and I enjoyed it, and I still play it. I've actually played through most of the levels again by now, just trying to unlock all the art. So it's not like it doesn't have replay value.
Oh, speaking of replay value, there are so many collectibles in Saints Row 4.
That reminds me. How are the trophies?
They're actually not that bad.
You've just finished it. What percentage are you at right now?
Why don't you vamp and I'll check.
Alright. So, I'm still going. Let's see. God of War. I've been playing God of War, the HD version. Getting some trophies in that as well. And, I'm somewhere in the Pandora's Temple, which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'm never playing that game again.
It's such a pain, but I wanted to play it. I wanted to get some trophies. I was like, after this run, I'm done with these games.
No offense to Jaffe and Cody Barlog.
Corey Balrog.
Yeah. I can't believe when we did that, you messed it up both twice.
I messed it up twice in a row.
First, you got his name wrong. Then you called him a monster. I'm at 58%.
58%. See, that's not bad. I could probably platinum that game too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them are
collectibles and activities.
Well, there's a certain thing you can do in Saints Row 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the trophies are like, "And I ran," as a reference to that song, the song by Flock of Seagulls. You have to run
so far away.
250,000 meters.
Oh.
And since you have multiple powers, you have to kill a set amount of aliens with set powers.
Mm-hmm.
You can romance people in Saints Row 4.
Oh. I'm going for Kinsey. She's got that cute red hair and glasses thing going on.
When I say you can romance, I mean you can romance everybody.
Oh, well then, I'll just fuck everyone.
The first person I tried, though? Keith David.
Keith David.
He turned me down.
Aww.
And the thing is, I'm kind of scared to ask, I'm scared to ask Pierce. Scared about asking Benjamin King. I don't want to ask Matt. I don't want to ask Matt Miller for anything. I mean, like, it's very easy to do, like, ones for Kinsey, Shondi, Asha. But, I mean, you can platinum this game, but you'll need help.
Mm.
Like, there are clusters in the game which allow. That's the second. They're basically the two forms of currency in the game.
Uh-huh.
Clusters, the data clusters upgrade your superpowers.
Okay.
So, like, there's a once you get 100, you get a trophy called a piece of candy. And There's about 1,250, I think, or 12,000. I'm not sure. I know it's not 12,000 though.
Right.
But like a real cluster bleat is like getting 100%.
Huh.
There's an epic jump quest where you have to jump from the roof of 3 count to the nuke plant without touching the ground or anything.
Nice.
And there's another one called 4th and 40, where you spend over 40 hours in the simulation.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I mean, like my like soaking it in playthrough was 28 plus hours.
Yeah, like there's a trophy in Saints Row 3 for like 30 hours, and I managed to get that while I was trying to do all the challenges. So, anyway, the last game that I've been playing, I actually put in today while we were waiting around to do the show, was Grand Theft Auto 4. Played a little online. Because I don't know if you realize this, listeners, but Grand Theft Auto 5 is a mere 3 weeks away. I'm very excited.
I'm not.
I am.
I won't be able to play until the weekend.
No, I'm gonna find some time.
Yeah, lucky for you, you got you don't. Lucky for you, you don't have school to go to.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like I told a friend today. She was saying on Twitter, man, I hate biology. I was like, if you want to get out of school, just do what I did.
Make a baby.
Anyway.
Yeah. But I have classes, from the way things are, I won't get home until maybe 5:30 or 6. And this is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So when new games come out, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Speaking. Oh no, go ahead.
I mean, I'm reviewing. My next review is Young Justice Legacy, supposedly.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a rumor that got delayed to November. And if that is true, then that means I have to wait until October 29th, the 1-year anniversary of Hurricane Sandy, to do WWE 13. No, 14.
14. Speaking of babies, before we move on, in 2 days, I find out what exactly this little monster is. Is it a boy or a girl? I'm gonna find out on Wednesday.
Is it a dog?
Gee, I hope it's not a dog.
What if it's a cat dog?
Cat dog. Well then, that's just gonna be, that's gonna make us some money, so. Anyway.
Speaking of names, I think I found one.
Oh yeah?
Bobby.
Bobby?
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby. Anyway. That's what we're playing. Now it's time to talk about what you're going to be playing.
Nearly an hour and a half into the call.
With the PlayStation Plus deals. Allan.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about what we got this week and what we're going to get next week? This is a late show.
Yeah, so
we apologize.
This is taking stuff from last week and stuff from this week, kind of mushing them together.
Yeah, we were trying to do a kind of joint show for Gamescom, but
it didn't need to happen.
Yeah, didn't get it to happen, and then we couldn't get Constantine in here. We couldn't get Nate Hole to be on here to talk about Splinter Cell either, which is too bad. But
which is funny because I was ironically listening to our first Super Show that fell apart at the last minute.
Oh yeah.
Can't believe we went for 3 hours.
Yeah. Anyway.
It
is for the PlayStation Plus deals.
Do you want me to do both regions?
No, I'll go ahead and do across the pond. You go ahead and take on US like you always do.
Okay. So we've got Zen Pinball 2, Star Wars Edition, for free.
Yes.
We have Machinarium for free.
I never know how to pronounce that. Is it Machinarium? Is it Machinarium? I don't know.
Well, if you think about it, just take out...
I mean, it's machines, so you'd think it's Machinarium.
Yeah, but
It just doesn't sound right.
Take out the Rium. What is it? Machina.
Machina. Exactly.
See?
That's why I'm just like, how do I...
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I really don't want to be that stupid.
Yeah. You know what? You gotta look it up in like a dictionary where they're gonna tell you the phonetic spelling or the pronunciation.
Yeah. Next up is Darkstalkers Chronicles: The Kaz Tower.
For free.
Yeah, for free.
Ooh, excuse me.
It's been a while since we've gotten 3 things for free.
Yeah.
There's also the Payday 2 time trial.
Yes.
There's the Killzone Mercenary multiplayer open beta.
Yes.
There's also a sale going on the store.
Yeah. There is. I believe it's a Canadian sale.
Hey, what?
A Canadian sale? Like it's indie games made by Canadians.
Well, not well. Yeah, this list comprises the
Canadian sale.
No. It's the Vita sale they had last week.
Oh yeah.
So it was a Vita, and it was just a random sale like they always do for good prices.
Mm.
So I took like the best, and the one that you say is the Canadian one. I'm pretty sure like it read as the PAX one.
Oh yeah.
So it could be just a different name elsewhere.
Okay.
So, for $7.34, you can get Guacamelee, Cross-Buy.
Either edition, right?
Yeah, both. You can get both of them for that price.
Nice.
Although I haven't played it, because I don't have the time.
Yeah, it's good.
Which is ironic, though, because how much time I spent playing bad video games.
It's
on
really
purpose.
good. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
You can get the crazy successful Blood Dragon.
Which I wanted to play, but
Can't afford it.
Yeah.
You can also get the Metal Gear Solid HD collection for the Vita for $14.69.
Play it. Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's in my head now.
Snake Eater.
Yeah, I was listening. I have
probably the best song ever made for a video game.
Yeah, I was listening. I have the Podcast Beyond soundboard app.
I had it too, and then I was like running out of room, so I had to delete it. But I was like, I'll eventually get it back.
It was the one. It was the. It's like taking all. I forgot.
Yeah, he's like, I don't have a song this week.
So like, pick your favorite parts. And
of the Snake Eater theme, and it's just like screaming. I got my life.
Yeah, I really wish we could be a singing podcast, but as you can tell from my voice, I don't sing.
Yeah.
I don't dance because I'm white. I don't jump because I'm white. I'm not allowed to do anything cool because I'm white.
Yes.
Now, video games.
Video games.
The sale. We're now moving on to the PAX sale, which could be the indie Canadian
It might be. I don't know.
It could be either. They could be one and the same, or
what? Regardless, it's on the store. So
yeah. You can get Penny Arcade on the Rain Slick Precipice of Darkness episodes 1 and 2, which came out in like 08, 09. You can get them both for about $3.75.
Ooh.
You can get Spelunky for $11.99, which is cross-buy.
Yeah.
You can get Draw Slasher for Vita for $3. You can get Closure,
which I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that silence was. I left that silence so the listeners could just wiki up what the hell Closure is.
Yeah, like I've seen it around, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you can get these, and this one is a steal. Well, next to Retro City Rampage.
It's just fun.
Yeah, you can get.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my limited time of it.
You can get it cross-buy for $3.74.
It was free for a few months ago, so that was a steal.
Yeah, I still don't know whether or not I bought the game or got it for free. I have no idea.
Yeah. This next one though, it looks really good.
Yeah, Limbo, cross-buy.
I played that when I was on the Xbox. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Now on to the notable editions / deals, which less deals, more notable editions.
Yeah.
You can pre-order. Matt, say the name.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
For
$59.99.
Which will tie into a news story later on.
Yes, it will.
You can pre-order Battlefield 4 for $59.99.
Mm-hmm.
You can pre-order the BF4 Premium Edition for $10 less.
Oh.
It says it says that it's supposed to be that.
Yeah.
I just still don't believe it.
That's weird.
Yeah. You can also pre-order Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse.
I played World of Illusion. I think I mentioned that on the last podcast.
Yes,
but
you did.
I had the sequel. I had World of Illusion with Donald in it.
Yeah.
As a 2-player game. I tried to play it with my mom, but she and I we couldn't figure it out. Well, I mean, I could figure it out. I'd beaten it, but she and I
I don't know how to play these video games.
No, like she could hold her own, but like there got to a point where like there was this seesaw that you had to do, like you had to like with 2 players. It's like one character jumps and then as they land, the other person jumps up and does it, and it was a real timing thing to get the seesaw up the hill, and that was the part that we got stuck on.
I just gotta say, all those classic Disney games are just so great.
They are really good.
Unlike the Super Nintendo and the
Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
That's what I had it on.
I was about to actually call it the other name. I was about to call it the Mega Drive.
Yeah, that's not right.
It is right in some foreign land.
Yeah.
Now on to what you can buy on the store now.
Yes.
Saints Row 4. Yeah.
I told you, $60.
Yeah, spent like nearly an hour talking about it.
Yeah.
The Bureau, XCOM Declassified for the same price.
Which I heard is not very good.
Yeah.
Bit of a letdown.
I kind of liked it the way they had it before.
Yeah.
Where it looked like... It kind of looked like Bioshock Infinite, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Which you were trying to talk trash about yesterday.
No, I wasn't talking trash. I was being honest.
No. The gameplay was pretty good. The Vigors... Except for the Vigors. Well, the Vigors, like, it wasn't terrible, but it was, like, not great. It was tedious.
I think I said that because I may have accidentally been playing the game on hard mode on my first and only run.
I can't remember if I played on hard. I should check that.
Yeah. Next up, you can get the game that that Nate Hole played and reviewed, which you can go to our site, VGU.TV.
Yeah.
Find the review for Splinter Cell Blacklist.
And I heard it's very, very good.
Yeah. You can get that for $59.99.
Yeah.
The next one is an oldie but a goodie.
Mm-hmm.
It's The Walking Dead Season 1.
Vita.
Yeah, for $20. Which is steal compared to the trying to get them individually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next two, just demos, but demos that could be important to some people.
Mm.
And some to others.
Mm.
First being Rayman Legends.
Rayman is so good.
Yeah, the game that has so
This is
far...
a demo that I've played like dozens of times on the Wii U, so...
Yeah, it's
right.
the game that's pretty much ruined the Wii U.
Yeah, seriously. Like...
I saw
the Wii U might have had a chance if it still had, like... It had Rayman as, like, a timed exclusive.
I was watching TV and there was some commercial for some Wii U game, and the kid had on a flight hat.
Yeah.
And I got so excited because I thought it was going to be something about Pilot Wings.
Yeah.
Just turned out to be that stupid Planes movie tie-in game.
Oh.
They said exclusively on the Wii U, which you're really not. If Disney games, if crappy Disney Pixar games are being Wii U exclusives, that's bad.
Nintendo has lost sight of things.
Yeah.
They should really reconsider some of this.
Next up is a demo that Editor-in-Chief James Pangello, a.k.a.
The Sponge.
a.k.a. The Pungel Bro.
The Pungel Bro. Yes.
Would like NHL 14.
NHL 14.
I'm not really into hockey, which is weird.
He's into all those sports games, I tell you.
Yeah. It's weird, though, because literally everyone around me is. My sister, my brother, my other sister.
I've been to hockey games, but, like, I'm not...
Oh, I have too. I've gone to...
I'm not like, oh man, hockey. I think for a lot of sports, it's like, I don't watch it on TV, but if I was there, I'd be like, oh, this is tight.
Oh, man, I got, honestly...
Except football. Football always bored me.
No, you mean, pigskin.
Well, you know.
Hey, I'm trying to make it.
You're taking it. You're like, I'm starting a new thing.
I'm trying to coin it.
Coining this. So across the pond, Tom's Homeland. On the PlayStation Plus, I guess. Allan.
Yeah, so they got Killzone, they got the open beta too?
Yes, they did. Sorry. I had something strange happened with my phone.
Yeah, I got scared for a moment.
No, like, it just went into voice control mode and it was like, what? Anyway. They got Killzone Mercenary open beta for the Vita. They got a Puppeteer demo.
Wait. Try saying the last three of the Killzone thing 5 times fast. Or 3 times fast.
Killzone Mercenary open beta demo? Vita?
No, just
Vita?
open beta Vita.
Open beta Vita?
Yeah, try saying that 5 times fast.
Open beta Vita. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Puppeteer is a game that, like, I've heard a lot about for, like, the past few years. Like, it was gonna be a Wii exclusive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For the longest time. Notable additions and deals.
It's pretty much the same thing.
A lot of the same stuff.
Except
Saints Row 4, 49.99, 59.99. The Bureau XCOM Declassified, 49.59. Splinter Cell Blacklist, 59.69. NHL 14 demo, and Runner 2, for $7.99 and $9.99. So.
Now it is time for the news. The news.
This week in PlayStation.
Yeah. Sorry, Gamercast.
I stole it.
Yeah.
I took it.
Actually, no, we're not sorry.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
week in PlayStation. It's time for the news. We were talking about Grand Theft Auto 5 and the pre-orders on the store, and someone some people have downloaded and managed to hack into like the audio files of the game just to check out the soundbite or the soundtrack. They wanted to see like what songs were on there because it still hasn't really been released. The track list, as a result, the track list for Grand Theft Auto 5 has been leaked, mostly. I mean, like, it's still kind of like, it's not really put together well, but like, you can kind of get most of it.
Oh no, IGN actually collected and got it all together.
Well, they got like a lot of the songs, like, but if you read that artitle, I read that article.
I mean, there are
like,
some that seem.
There are some like you don't know where like some they know who the DJ is, some they don't know who the DJ is. Some of them have like a few songs, some of them have a lot of songs, and then at the end it's just like, and here's the rest of the songs, and then it's like the songs that they couldn't place, like into a specific radio station.
Yeah.
But notable artists include
if you don't mind me saying.
Yes.
Apparently, Sony Europe, it happened, that's where this whole thing originated. And they not only got the soundtrack information, they also got, like, install information. So if you pre-order the game, it's gonna be about 18 gigs to download.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, that's nothing to me and Matt, because we've both digitally downloaded The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Which is a whopping 27.5 gigs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would pre-order the game, but fuck it, I want my blimp.
Yeah. The notable artists include Tupac, NWA, Johnny Cash, Britney Spears, and Rick James.
With? Give it to me.
Rick James?
No, that's the name of the song.
Oh. No, I don't know.
No, it is. Believe me, I checked. Come on, I was the one who wrote this.
Oh, well.
Come on, I'm the guy, I'm the prompt guy.
Okay, alright, there was a song that I saw that I was like, oh, it was Muse's Madness is on there, which is a really good song. There's another song though, like an older song that I was like, oh man, that's awesome. But I can't remember it now. Also though, as a result of this, they went through all the audio files, and of course they just kind of like listened through to the end of the game. So, if you are pre-ordering Grand Theft Auto 5, and just be wary, kind of stay out of the comments of IGN or anywhere really, because there are people out there that have, they couldn't leave well enough alone, wanted to know the soundtrack, and listened all the way to the end of the game, so they know at least what's said. They don't know like what, they didn't see it, but they know the audio all the way to the end. So.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I saw it.
Just be careful, cause I don't want to know.
You want to know?
I don't. I don't want to know at all.
It ends with a lighthouse.
Jesus Christ.
That's gonna. I'm gonna keep that thing running for years.
I don't want to know at all. I've been waiting for this game for a long time.
Matt.
Yeah.
What was the amount of time that The Last of Us ending got leaked before the game shipped or came out?
I don't even remember.
I think it was a longer period, but you got through that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you,
This is like 3 more weeks, and I am just like, I'm mostly in hiding, like,
or you're pretty much on media blackout.
yeah, from most of the internet. Like, I don't I don't search Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't go anywhere. I don't look at any comments. Like if it's about Grand Theft Auto 5, I don't search it because I don't want to risk it. So, but 3 more weeks. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but unfortunately for me, who actually does write news stories for VGU.TV,
I don't.
I had to be very careful when image grabbing. I was extremely close to hitting the web search button. Thank God I got to images, and I eventually ended up with that $5 logo. So, remember when the Xbox 360 launched, and there was all that thing like, who they launched first?
Vaguely.
Yeah, like right after that, they just dropped support for the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Now that the PS4 is right around the corner, some people might be worried about Sony's other 2 children, the PS3 and the PS Vita. Sony Superman Shuhei Yoshida, the great man he is, dismissed anything about abandoning the PS3 or Vita by saying, so what we have made the statement about PS4 is, actually, all of our studios are working on some PS4 titles, but that doesn't mean that they are all exclusively working on PS4 titles. Many of them work on PS3 titles, as well as PS Vita titles.
That was Sony's Superman, though.
Yeah.
Sony's Batman's in the news.
Yeah.
Jack Tretton.
Which is actually is kind of. Oh man, actually that's kind of racist.
Jeez.
No, by me calling him Sony Superman. Oh man, I'm gonna get some hate mail. Send that hate mail to @GamingHobbyist. That's my Twitter handle, by the way.
Yeah. Sony's Batman, Jack Tretton, Captain Jack, said that even though the PS4 is cheaper than the Xbox One, it doesn't mean that it'll rule the world. He quotes, "The lowest price system isn't always the most successful. I think ultimately the gamer looks at 10-year product life cycles. They look at the software offerings and they look at the value proposition." End quote. I mean, let's be honest. This is the next generation superiority. Gonna do pretty good.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the most successful, it's not gonna be nothing to sneeze at. So.
I mean, when the Game Boy came out, there were tons of contenders, and it's kind of funny. I have my retro game emulator sitting on top of my PS Vita, which is sitting on top of my Game Gear, which looks like it's it actually looks like near the size of my actual Wii U. So that says a lot.
Yeah.
About gaming 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Actually, no, more than 20 years ago.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia.
Yes. Always a reliable resource.
Yeah, because it's nothing.
Because anybody can edit it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I hear they have really good.
And people are nothing if not honest.
Yeah, especially on the internet.
Exactly.
everyone was wondering when the Xbox One got announced what to call it, because for the for the previous two generations, it's been simply Xbox, and
then Xbox 360.
I know a lot of people just drop the Xbox, just call it 360 because it's a perfect name.
It is.
And according to Wikipedia, the Xbox One is the Xbo.
Xbo.
Yeah, because apparently,
XBO.
Yeah.
BO. Huh.
I'm just saying, if it were me, I would have just had it be X1.
X1 is easier.
Yeah. But I think Marvel has that licensed somewhere.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. I mean, it was X-Men and then X2. I don't think they really called it X1, so. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay. This story involves yet another Sony one. As if you hadn't had a clue about the previous two.
I mean, we are
a Sony podcast.
A Sony podcast.
And this story features at USP.
Shuhei Yoshida.
And
the big shoe.
The one of the big guys of gaming.
The Sony Superman, if you will. Yeah.
Actually, I'm talking about the next person. I'm talking about Kazunori Yamauchi, the creator of Gran Turismo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That got
Sony's Aquaman?
No, he's not Sony's Aquaman. He's Sony's Flash.
Sony's Flash.
Because cars go fast. He's fast.
Speaking of Flash, I watched the Flashpoint Paradox. That was really good.
You hear about that Flash series?
Yes, I did.
Oh God, I'm so happy.
Keep an eye out.
It's gonna get canceled, though. I know it.
We'll see. Anyway, Gran Turismo.
Yeah. One of the things that Sony fans would definitely like to see on the Vita, I mean, they already got they got Wipeout, they got Uncharted, they got Little Big Planet.
Mm-hmm.
They got all these, like...
Gravity Rush?
No, I'm talking about...
things, IPs that are also on the PS3?
Well, no, Sony franchises / IPs.
Sony franchises. Right.
Resistance. Did they have a Resistance game?
They had a Resistance game on the Vita, I believe. Well, they had it on the PSP, so I guess and you can play PSP games on the Vita, so.
Oh, yeah, Retribution.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that Sony fans apparently want to see on the Vita is Gran Turismo.
I don't blame them. I play Gran Turismo in a handheld. Especially an online handheld, that's gotta be fun.
Yeah, but, I mean...
I used to play Mario Kart, like, back when Mario Kart on the DS was like a huge thing, and I still had a DS, I used to play Josh and I would go to midnight releases for not games, but movies, and we'd sit around in the theater for like about an hour before it started. So we'd be playing like Mario Kart on the network.
Oh man, that's great.
Like and there were literally people like playing Mario Kart in theaters. Like it was usually just like us, like we were just racing against us. And then one time, I don't remember which movie it was, but like we noticed that someone like some girl three rows in front of us was also playing Mario Kart, and we were racing against her.
Oh man, anonymity is great.
Yeah.
Shuhei talked about how he gave some bad news, but at the same time didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he said it might not be possible.
Mm.
The whole thing of seeing it on the Vita comes after Yamauchi said that he'd like to see Gran Turismo 6 on the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Superman said the following. I think that's our name for Yoshida now.
Coined it.
You coined and minted it. The PS Vita is a very powerful portable system, Yoshida told IGN, but not quite as powerful as the PS3. As you can tell, looking at Gran Turismo 6, it really is using the PS3 to a very high level. So it's going to be really hard to move GT6 to the Vita, because the Vita gets like, I don't want to say the lowest.
It's not the highest.
It's like very.
It's not as clear and crisp.
It's close to medium. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Well, it is medium when you look at NAC.
Yeah.
But then again, that's NAC.
NAC looks like shit.
Aw, come on.
It just doesn't look that good at all.
Watch it. When it comes out, it's going to get 10.
I doubt it.
Oh.
It looks like a game made for kids, and it's just not for me.
Oh.
It looks like NAC is just not... I am not the audience that NAC is reaching towards.
I just realized that if I get NAC, I'm probably going to have to review it. Oh,
Probably.
God.
Well, Josh wants to get NAC, so you might be fighting him for it.
No, if I'm fighting him over anything, it's Octodad.
Octodadding it up. Dadliest catch.
Like, I am serious. I already know I'm going to give that... I'm going to find a way to break our grading system for Octodad.
And give it a higher than an A+.
Yeah, I'm going to just give it infinity.
An A++.
No,
Plus,
just literally
plus.
try to get an infinity sign that looks like our grading system.
You just take an 8, turn it on its side.
Yeah, that's it. That's how they did. That's how they do it on Revenge.
Yeah, exactly. So, not about Sony as much.
This is more, Matt.
Going on to,
I believe you want to ask me something.
what do I want to ask you?
I think it's about Deep Silver.
Oh, did you, Allan? You wrote this, but did you know that Deep Silver paid $6 million for the Metro series?
Actually, despite covering the whole THQ Fallout, I did not.
You did not. Well, after the bleak ending of Metro Last Light, Deep Silver has reaffirmed that it is not the last title in the series. Deep Silver CEO Dr. Clemens Kundratitz.
Kundratitz.
Whatever. It says tits in his name.
T-I-T.
Doctor. Damn.
Hey, T-I-T-Z. T's. Kundrates.
Well, still. It's like a gangster tits. And he's a doctor, so he knows what he's talking about. He said, quote, "I'm very glad we acquired that brand. While it launched in a very dry space in the gaming calendar this year, it's still got a lot of attention. Our ambition is to absolutely continue with that brand, and we will also, in the next phase, look to making it more accessible for a broader gamer audience." End quote. So, there will be more Metro games coming out.
And if any of you listeners read my review, you know I did not like it.
So, you know that Allan is not particularly excited for these games. So,
yeah,
I saw the trailers and I was like, nah, I'm alright. But,
I think I'm gonna call this episode DualShock Show episode 29. Matt sounds weird.
do I sound weird?
Yes, you do.
How do I sound? Am I fuzzy?
Your sound is going in a lot of different directions.
Sorry. I'll keep my speaker near my mouth.
Try moving it away a little.
What about now?
A little further.
Just below my phone across the room.
Are you serious?
No.
Okay, now, whatever you're doing now, do that.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better. Nice and clear.
All right.
Okay, so. But yeah, I hate Metro because despite my love of gun-toting apocalyptic Russians, the worst possible ending is always the ending. Is always the canonical ending, and the alternate ending is a good ending.
Mm-hmm. It always is.
The ending for the first one, you just massacre these Dark Ones, and you find out they're actually mutated humans who are trying to just communicate.
Jeez.
The alternate ending, the ending for Metro Last Light, almost everyone dies.
Jeez.
And I can say this because this game came out like 5 months ago.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's been enough time.
Unless it's a Game of the Year contender, then it's like...
No, it's not. Come on. It's no Dead Island.
No, obviously. Dead Island.
But the alternate ending was the Dark One that survived found more and came back and saved everybody. Which I understand, that actually it kind of does make sense why that wouldn't be the main ending. Because that's a little stereotypical. Like, literally, monster saved us. Yeah. But moving on from a game I reviewed, we talk about a game you reviewed.
Yes, I reviewed this.
Yeah. The reboot
Gave it an A.
of the Tomb Raider franchise, released earlier this year, to rave reviews, and even though it didn't make those really outrageous sales numbers that Square had in mind for it, it did, however, become the fastest-selling game in the series' history, as it surpassed the 4 million mark worldwide. The sequel to Benny Hill Presents Tomb Raider is expected to be released at some point for next-gen consoles.
That's all I can think of now.
Seriously, if someone, I don't know if it exists or not, but if there was a Benny Hill theme going throughout Tomb Raider, where she's just getting hurt all the time and just falling,
She was very accident-prone in that game.
Yeah.
It was a good game, though. I gave it an A. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I'd play the next one.
I would not.
I would. I'd play it.
And it has the one thing I like. Gun-toting apocalyptic Russians.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It had bows and arrows.
Yeah.
That I like.
It was good.
It was like Arrow the game.
It was good, but it had, terrible multiplayer.
Yeah.
And Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond?
Game director and David Cage has said that Beyond Two Souls will not have a game over state. However, the game's protagonist Jodie can still die in the game. Cage said, it's a game about death. So, you can imagine that death plays a role in all of this. Actually, it's one of the big discoveries. One of the big mysteries in the game is to discover what's on the other side. And it's definitely not a black screen. Mysterious. I'd like to play Beyond Two Souls, but not for right now.
Yeah, because
I got time.
Comes out in like 2 months.
I got time. I don't need to play it right now, immediately, is what I mean.
Oh.
Nate Gamer, though, played it, what did he play it at? PAX, I think?
E3.
E3, and he did not enjoy it. He was not a fan of it.
Yeah.
So
I'm not interested in this. I mean, it has nothing to do with Heavy Rain.
No.
And my dislike for that game.
I liked Heavy Rain. I thought Heavy Rain was really good.
Very fucked up.
It's my first platinum.
Well, yeah, it's your first. You always gotta cherish your first.
But, I mean,
this next one is extremely short.
Yes, it is.
Perhaps.
But it's also about Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah. I can't believe I messed up on the following story. I really could have kept things actually coherently.
Yeah.
But there's always next time. We've got like 50 more episodes left in us.
Probably.
Perhaps one of the biggest composers in the world, and also in the video game world, as he did the score for, I think, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3?
Yes.
Hans
I don't know.
And he did for Inception.
Batman.
Basically, he's a Christopher Nolan guy.
Yeah.
And that guy, Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer.
And he will be scoring, he'll be the one behind the music of Beyond Two Souls, because...
So that would be really good.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't follow the same fate as Heavy Rain's music guy. May he rest in peace.
Yeah. We were talking about Gran Turismo 6, and I'll pause for a second just to say the reason I was thinking about it while you were talking. The reason I'm probably sounding strange is because I'm on a phone, and I don't know about you, but I know there's a lot of people like that that they're on a phone and they don't just sit there and like hold the phone to their ear and do nothing else. Like, so me, I'm like trapped in this room.
It's like a 2.5 hour prison every single Saturday, Sunday, or Monday.
Well, like back before I lived with my girlfriend, like I just mute a game that I didn't have to listen to, like Uncharted multiplayer, and have that going while I was also talking. So I was doing something with my hands and something. But now I'm with my girlfriend. I live with my girlfriend, and she's got and she's in the room with the PlayStation. So I gotta move into this room that the room that time forgot, and there's nothing else to do in here. So I'm just like rolling around and like holding the phone in different positions, like almost playing with it, because now I got this new phone cover that looks like Batman. So it's like I'm like making it look like it's walking and all that. But that's probably why. But I'm keeping it still now. Anyway, we were talking about Gran Turismo 6 earlier.
Yeah. And if you did not know this, there's a movie in the works.
There is. Kazunori Yamauchi, I said that right, I hope.
Yeah, you did.
Has given some details about the Gran Turismo movie that a lot of people are curious about. It will not be about racing or cars, but the person involved with it. The film will cover the life of Lucas Ordonez, the previous winner of GT Academy, seen in the GT6 demo. GT6 was also given a December 6th release date at Gamescom for the PS3. So, look for that. We're starting to get into Gamescom, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gamescom happened last week, listeners. Got some stuff in there.
Yeah, I realized, I saw that, I'm looking through my trophy list right now. And it, I saw that I have no trophies in Last of Us.
No.
And then
you never finished it.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm actually gonna have to do that after this.
The only trophy that I got during my during the play of The Last of Us was that I crafted one of everything. That was the only trophy I got during my play. Everything else was like after the credits.
Yeah, I just don't like that I have 0 on The Last of Us, but 4% on You Don't Know Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a game I want to throw in a vat of acid.
You Don't Know Jack is so much fun.
No, it's not. Not for me.
Well, I also knew all the answers to that.
Yeah, 'cause they are kind of very predictable.
Yeah.
But oddly though, the two games I'm actually good with in terms of trophies: Saints Row 4, Doom 3.
Ooh.
And turns out I actually played Mafia 2.
Have you?
Yeah, apparently.
Did you beat it? He's like, I don't even remember.
It says oh, yeah. Oh, man, this is from September 19th, 2010.
Jeez.
Yeah, I did this at, I did this about 20 afternoon.
Jeez.
Man.
He's like, I forgot I played this game.
Yeah, because I played and beat it on the 360.
Yeah.
But I honestly did forget that. I honestly thought that it would just track the trophies for the games I played on the second PS3 I have.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wherever my original PS3 is, I still miss it.
Yeah. My girlfriend misses hers as well.
It don't work or anything.
Yeah.
Right, because it got hit with a lot of rain and water and moss and clams and other things from the ocean.
It was all bad.
I don't know. I didn't even get to see it.
It just disappeared.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
My Wii U, or not my Wii U, my Wii, my PS3, my 360, all on one table, yet only my 360 makes it back.
Yeah.
And it looks, and from the way the water went up, I don't get how it wasn't destroyed.
Who knows? Anyway.
I'm just saying, it's...
Yeah.
I don't like this because I can't watch anything on my PS3 now. Because no matter what, Sony will not let me... They won't unactivate it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That sucks.
Yeah. So... Back in
video games.
Yeah, video games. This is a conversational off-topic podcast.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. So, about 6-7 years ago, Rainbow Six made a badass return on the 360, and did it come out on the PS3 at the same time, or was it after?
I don't know. I wasn't a big Rainbow Six guy, so.
Well, it came out in I think early or mid '06, so it must have gotten I don't know, I can't talk that right today. It must have gotten a port later on in '07, but it was a smash hit because not only was it fun, they changed it so it looked a lot more like Ghost Recon, where instead of being all first person, you were actually in third person when doing certain things, and first person doing other things. And they Ubisoft pooped out a sequel a couple of years later, but the real sequel that people were waiting for was a game called Rainbow Six Patriots. It's 2013, almost near the end of this year, which I still can't believe. Feels like New Year's Eve was like 2 weeks ago. But it's 2013, almost 2014, and we're still waiting.
Yeah.
But the big U.
Ubisoft.
Yeah, they did mention that Patriots is still in development. Executive director for Ubisoft, Allan told IGN that it's an important franchise for Ubisoft. We want to make sure on this one, like all the other games we're working on, we bring it when we feel it's perfect. So, never. Because Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2 still wasting away.
So, Connecticut.
Yeah, oh yeah, this one gets real.
This one gets real.
Actually, the next two. They're both they're both in the same
ballpark.
Yeah.
Connecticut Speaker of the House Brandon Sharkey.
That is a good last name, by the way, to have. Like, or a great college frat name. Yo, Sharkey!
Yeah. He wants the relationships between game publishers and gun makers to end. Using the Sandy Hook tragedy as an example, he sent letters to Gabe Newell, Strauss Zelnick, Bobby Kotick, and even the president of the ESA, Michael Gallagher, on ending the nefarious relationship between video game makers and gun makers. He also noted EA's severing ties to gun manufacturers. Sharkey later said, "We have to take steps to institute meaningful change in the way we portray and effectively market assault weapons to children and young adults." Okay, first of all, it's not fucking real.
Yeah.
So, there is no real relationship here.
Well, another thing he mentioned with Sandy Hook, the guy who, whatever sick son of a bitch it was that shot up the school.
An awful person. And a big tragedy. A horrible tragedy.
Was an avid Call of Duty player.
But that's...
And he used a gun that he said was just like the one in the game.
But that's not Call of Duty's fault.
I wish it was. Cause I hate those games and I hate Activision, but...
Lots of people hate Activision, but it's not their fault.
Yeah.
I play a lot of Grand Theft Auto. Do you see me stealing any cars? No. Not at all.
I think I said this either on this show way back or on a Gamercast, but Penn and Teller did an episode of Bullshit about video game violence. And they had someone who played video games all the time. They took him to a shooting range. He shot a gun. He cried.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, kind of... I mean, it all depends on the person that plays it.
Yeah.
Myself, I would never do that. In fact, it's kind of the opposite. Some people try to live out their video game lives in real life. I try to live out my dreams, my real life dreams in the video games.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of I'm like what it should be.
Yeah. Anyway, going off into some Grand Theft Auto 5 news.
Yeah. Speaking of GTA 5, do you know who Strauss Zelnick is?
I don't.
This shows not only how much of a video game industry nerd I am, but how immersed I am in the industry. Or how I've been immersed in the industry for the past, since 2008.
Yeah.
Strauss Zelnick is he's pretty much like the head of Take Two.
Oh.
And he's one man who, what was his name? Jack something?
Jack? Oh man, I could have told you before. The guy that was always,
anti-video games.
Anti-video games, and especially anti-Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I think one of his things was actually trying to get Strauss Zelnick.
He was a Florida governor.
Yeah.
God, wish I could remember.
Well, he's gone now. He's not dead, but he's just
off the scene.
Yeah.
Like, nobody takes him seriously anymore.
One of his things was actually, like, to try to get Strauss Zelnick arrested.
Jesus Christ.
By the, I think either the FCC or the IRS. Something about, like, the amount of money he makes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, video games.
Video games.
Actually, you know what? I think that may be the name of this episode.
Video games.
No. Video games.
All right.
So, video games. The ESRB dropped some interesting details on GTA 5, revealing more of the mature things seen in the game.
Oh my god.
Most notable are exposed penises,
Trevor.
use of marijuana,
Trevor and probably Franklin.
and an instance of brief necrophilia.
Trevor.
Not actually.
Probably.
I read up, and it's actually, it's not, there's no image shown, but it's, like, implied on the TV in-game.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of GTA, those who pre-order the game on the PSN will receive a 75% discount off any Rockstar title on the PSN.
This would be great for me if I didn't already own every Rockstar title.
Yeah, it'd be great for you if this applied to open world games.
Right.
Seriously, get Saints Row 4 for $20. That'd be great.
I need Saints Row 4. Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
The game will unlock at midnight Pacific on the 7th.
Oh, that means if you had got like people on your end, because Allan, you live in New York. People on your end, they're gonna have to wait like 3 hours before they can download it.
Yeah, they can't download it till 3 in the morning.
You're like, God damn it!
Which I don't know why, but now I'm actually tired. It's either that or that I've been up since 5.
Oh. Well, we're getting close to the end. It's because you used up all your excitement talking about Saints Row.
No, it's just that I woke up at 5 and chose to not go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why I did that.
That's been happening to me a lot. I think I'm practicing.
You're practicing for the inevitable.
Yes. Yes.
But like I said, 17th. However, since the game will be an 18 gig download, it'll take a while.
It's gonna
Not Last of Us long, but almost.
You know, it's strange that you say that, because like, you know how when you go into information and it says it's counting up the space.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, I checked how much space The Last of Us takes, and it only said 19 gigs.
That's odd. Yeah, I mean, it says the same for me too, but I saw when I downloaded it said 27.5 gigs.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I thought you were gonna say that how advanced digital distribution has come in the past 10 years.
I mean, it's advanced, but it's very inconvenient as well.
I know, but it's almost there.
Because, I mean, you know, it's gonna be nice to do background downloading on, because I'm really not looking forward to downloading The Last of Us again after we, replace the hard drive, because you can't do anything.
Yeah,
it's like, grab a book, because you can't do anything while you're waiting.
Yeah. And you can't, like, go to sleep with it on, or else, like what happened to me.
It'll just turn off.
It shut off mid download.
Yeah.
Or no, mid install.
Yeah.
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 And
it never finishes, actually. Like, I noticed that. I've always tried to, like, turn it back, like, every time I go into Last of Us, it still says, like, 70%, but it's like, you're ready to play.
Yeah.
It never actually finishes the download.
Yeah, well.
And that's probably why it says 19 gigs, because it's not done.
Yeah.
Anyway, like DCU Online a couple of years ago, the Elder Scrolls Online will have a free month for people who purchase the game, but after that, the $15 fee will start. Matt Farrar, GM of ZeniMax Online, said, charging a flat monthly or subscription fee means that we will offer players the game we set out to make and the one that fans set out to play. He later said the following, going with any other model meant that we would have to make sacrifices and changes that we didn't want to make. So, Elder Scrolls Online, it's happening, and I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I, and and I should be really happy. I should be fucking excited, like ecstatic.
I think Josh is like over the moon. He's really
believe me, listeners, our staff chat. It's
been a lot of Blizzard talk and Elder Scrolls Online.
Just between Josh and Nate Hull.
Yeah.
Just between, and man, I can't believe it.
And me occasionally peppering in some shit talk because I hate both of those.
Yeah, and maybe Constantine saying that it'll be better on PC.
And then I tell him that he's lying. Stop fooling himself.
Yeah, I really hope he does record a PC podcast saying the next gen, this gen, something
like that. He says he's like 2 gens ahead.
Yeah, like starting a PC podcast with that. And God, I honestly, I'd listen to that.
I'd be on it just to argue.
No, James and Josh suggested having more video content.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the whole going video for gamercasting, doing like little like debates.
Mm-hmm.
And we brought up, of course, it was only me, James, Josh, and Nate Hull there. Of course, you and Constantine were brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you two, I don't think a debate between you two, a debate, argument, anything could end fairly.
It's just always
it'll be a stalemate. It'd be like
it's always like PC, PlayStation. It's just better.
It's like
he says he has actual points, but I'm just like exclusives. That's not an actual point. Yes, it is.
Yeah, sure, because that game is only on the PS3.
It's like you can't play The Last of Us. I can.
You can play.
You can't play Uncharted. I can. You can't play Ratchet and Clank, but I can.
You can't play Crash Bandicoot. Oh wait, you can. You can't play Jack.
You can't play Infamous, but I can. You can't play Little Big Planet.
But we can.
Yep.
We could really just go on a tangent on this, but we're not, because we're actually past 2.5 hours now.
Yeah, we gotta, this is like its own super show somehow.
It's just me and Matt shooting the shit.
The Saints Row super show.
With Gamescom.
Anyway.
Or no, it's the Saints Row super show, guest starring, or featuring Gamescom.
Yeah. Anyway.
PSN exclusive game, Rain, will be releasing this October on the PS3.
Yeah, I've heard about that Rain. Looks depressing. I'd play it.
Yeah. Wait, what's it about?
I mean, no, it's, I don't know any plot details. All I know is that, like, you play a person, like, it's, like, constantly raining.
Is it like
the person? And all you can see is, like, the person's outline through the rain, because your character is, like...
Oh, so it's Limbo-esque?
Limbo-esque, I think.
Where it's more of...
It looks very indie and depressing.
Like Limbo.
Yes, and I want to play it. Because Limbo was good. So.
I can't play that game.
Oh.
The spider. I can't.
The spider. The spider was fucking crazy, but the spider got his. Fuck him.
Not for me, he didn't. From me, he killed me. He decapitated me. He ate me.
When you finally get the spider, you're just like, oh man, that's awesome.
No, I'm not. I fucking deleted that game off my hard drive.
I want to play it again at some point. Anyway, Rain.
Yeah, it's going to be releasing over the course of 3 days worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
October 1st in America.
Yep.
October 2nd for the Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And October 3rd in Japan at a $14.99, $12.99 euros, pounds,
Whatever.
yen
Something like.
price point. I don't know foreign money.
Yeah. I don't know their symbols. That's all I know. And finally,
This
XCOM.
this is the one actually that I'm mad that Tom isn't here for, because I kind of wrote this for him.
XCOM, Enemy Unknown, was a smash sensation when it came out last year. It brought back and updated the series with some hitches. Now in November, there will be an expansion for it called Enemy Within, which will be $30 on the PC and a standalone $40 game for the 360 and PS3. The expansion will bring new ways to save Earth, and along with it, a mech class that you have to build up your facility for.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Matt, how much of XCOM did you play?
None, actually. I kept wanting to turn it on, and then I was just like, I don't have time for this, and I got other things to download, so.
Yeah, when it I played it when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I stopped because it washed away.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was kidding. I sold it.
Right.
Sold it to buy PlayStation games. I played maybe, I think 20 missions. Game has 80.
Jeez.
And Enemy Within has 40.
Well.
So you pretty much got 120 missions of watching the soldiers you care and love for and
Die.
Yeah, die awful deaths or become zombies.
I still want to see how that Josh's playthrough, where he names all the characters after VGU staff members, plays out.
I think that's going to happen the same time our VGU plays Red Dead Redemption is going up.
So never.
Yeah.
That was a good time. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, me falling off my horse.
Yeah.
Me falling off of that cliff.
Yeah. We gotta do that again sometime. I got Nate Hole up on or Nate Gamer actually, all up in there.
Well, Nate Hole did talk about getting, but he wants to get Red Dead.
He needs to do it too. So our topic of the week, and we're gonna try and be quick about it because we've already taken up 2.5 hours of your time. So,
man, I honestly am torn between 3 names: DualShock Show episode 29. Matt sounds weird. DualShock Show episode 29. Video games. Video games.
Yeah.
3. DualShock Show episode 29. Allan talks about Saints Row for about an hour.
Yeah.
Or at least I'll at least put down that in the description or show notes.
Yeah. We're gonna try and not take too long, but it's about Gamescom. Happened last week, and
thank God we're not Gamercast, which covers the whole spectrum.
Yeah.
We just cover one facet, and it's the good facet.
Yeah.
One would say it's the superior facet.
Yes, it is. Allan, you watched Gamescom, I believe.
Yeah, I saw the conference. Well,
I was in a doctor's appointment, so kind of refresh.
Well, no one can give you shit for that because why were you there?
For my baby.
Yeah.
It was a prenatal checkup.
Seriously, you now have the perfect excuse for not doing. They're not going places or not doing certain things.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I have a baby.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you'd like to kind of, summarize Gamescom, and then we'll talk about, of course, the biggest news of Gamescom. Go for it.
They showed off some games.
Yeah.
The one game it seemed that they talked the most about or showed the most was Titanfall.
Unfortunately, not on PlayStation.
Yeah. Which Josh claims, or he predicts it that's gonna come to PS4.
Time exclusive.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised because
sure.
Microsoft has done this in the past.
The only trailer that I did watch was Infamous Second Son, and that was really good.
Yeah. Also, they came out, if I'm not mistaken, showed Watch Dogs yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Then made.
They are really excited for that game.
Yeah. Then they made an announcement.
A big announcement. The biggest announcement.
That they are making a Watch Dogs movie.
Oh shit.
Because the video game is not enough. They need more money.
We need more!
And, Sony is helping with it.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
if they got Sony's blessing, then maybe it'll be pretty good.
Oh no, I mean, Sony's actually working with them on it.
Wow. Yeah.
And I think Regency is,
it's not gonna be like the terrible movies that we've seen. Like that Dead Space movie, that was not good. I did not enjoy it.
You're talking about the animated one?
Yes.
Because I'm still thinking of the one that the Street Fighter the Street Fighter writer is working on.
Oh god, no. He's working on a Heavenly Sword movie too, isn't he?
I hope not.
Yeah.
But honestly, there's only one real
announcement
that is important because everything else. Sorry to everything else that was there. Sorry. Well, Infamous. That's this the PS4's Uncharted for. Yeah. For a little bit.
Yeah. At least until Uncharted 4.
Or until Naughty Dog, or until until someone comes out with something.
Yeah.
Because I know it's not going to be the order.
Right.
If only it was Gotham by Gaslight.
Yeah. There was one huge announcement, and that was the PlayStation 4's release date. November 15th. A Friday.
Yeah.
So you can play it all weekend. November 15th.
Or, as for a lot of people, or in my case, do nothing with it all weekend long.
Well.
I mean, I'm gonna play Killzone, but.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm gonna download Drive Club.
For me, I'm probably gonna have unless I get some money, I'm gonna have maybe a week or two with Drive Club for a while. Cause
hey, you gotta try new things.
Cause I don't, like I said earlier, I have money for a PlayStation 4. Now I just need money for something to play on it.
Oh my god, this reminds me of a stupid thing they ran on Nickelodeon when I was younger. It was like something about video games where there were guys like, he either bought a game or a controller, but didn't get a system.
Yeah.
Looking back at that now makes me want to really just punch that guy's teeth out.
Like, are you stupid?
Yeah, I mean...
What are you thinking?
I mean, did the checkout person not ask him if he wanted the actual system itself?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's exciting. We now have a concrete day on when we can get our hands on a PlayStation 4, and that is going to lead us into our question of the week, listeners. Are you going to buy the PlayStation 4 at launch, November 15th, the day it drops? Are you going to go to the store? Are you going to go to the midnight? Are you going to go that day? Are you going to get it on November 15th? That's our question to you, listeners. Me personally, yes. I'm going for it. Alan?
Dude,
you've already got it reserved. I think you got. Did you reserve it through Amazon?
I reserved it through Amazon. I think like 2 or 3 minutes after it was like announced.
Yeah. So Yes.
Or
from both
after
of
the
us.
price was announced at E3.
Yes, from both of us. We are getting it. So, is
And-
it gonna get there on that day, Alan? Do you know?
Yeah, it should. I hope so.
Okay.
But
All right.
the thing though, I'm kind of mad because I really just want the Xbox One to play.
Yeah.
Because I just want to play Dead Rising 3. That's all I want.
Yeah.
It's like a crack dealer.
Well, you get to play Killzone though.
Yeah, I know, but Killzone has its own Killzone thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So we ask you, listeners, are you getting that PlayStation 4, that console, on November 15th? Let us know, and we will share your answers next week. That brings us to last week's question. What are your plans for GTA Online? Nobody answered it. Nobody asked us questions. So, as a result,
Albert, where are you?
Albert, goddammit. It's about that time to wrap this really long episode up. It's a fireside chat. Not even our comic book episode lasted this long, Alan.
Wow. That can't be.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure this is longer than the time we got sidetracked on comic books.
For actually, I think, what was it, an hour we got sidetracked?
I think it was like an hour that we got sidetracked by comics, and we had an Injustice story later. It's not like we got sidetracked by Injustice. Anyway, thank you.
The thing is, I'm surrounded by comics that I can't read because I don't know when to read which. Because they're scattered throughout this room.
You know, I've actually started reading a lot of Animal Man because my friend let me borrow his Grant Morrison Animal Man omnibus. It's really good.
Did you get to the issue where he meets Grant Morrison?
No. That's
gonna be great. You're gonna like
closer
that.
to the end. I'm like halfway through it. It goes by really quick. It's like 650 pages, but 350. It's really good.
Yeah, I actually found some of my individual Booster Gold issues.
Oh man.
I found the one with the Green Lantern one,
Mm-hmm.
and the one with Barbara Gordon.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. Anyway, before we take up more of your time, listeners, thank you for listening to VGU.TV's PlayStation podcast, The DualShock Show. Rate and subscribe to our iTunes on your DualShock Show. 5 stars. Maybe even leave us a review. Please visit our website, VGU.TV. Find us on Facebook or tweet at us at VGU.TV. You can also find us on YouTube at youtube.com/VGU.TV official, where you can also find this podcast in a static video format. DualShock also has a Facebook and Twitter. You can find us at DualShock Show for both. That's all one word, DualShock Show. Or if you want to tweet at us individually, Allan is at the Allan Muir. That's TheAllanMuir.
But for this episode, it's after Matt's.
Yes, mine is at Mattman07. If you have any hate mail, send it to at Gaming Hobbyist. It's actually Tom, but we all share it.
But no one tells him. Don't tell him. This is a running gag.
This is a running gag.
That
all your hate mail goes to Tom.
That I really hope he doesn't know about this, because if so, I just hope. I
think we've said the joke in front of him once.
Oh man,
I don't know.
I really just want him to get at least one message that says,
"God damn it,
you're wrong about
about something that he never said.
You're wrong about sleeping dogs." And it's Josh.
This is a PlayStation show, so if you want to play on PSN with us, Allan is that Jew boy. That's all one word. That Jew boy, BOI. I am Mattman310, and Tom is Pi_guy. That's Pi Guy, the guy with the pie. Thank you again for listening to DualShock, and we will see you next time. Never stop playing.
McBain!